Hello everyone, Alex here with another backlog album review from 2016, and today's album comes from a band that should need no introduction to die-hard thrash fans. Brotherhood of the Snake is the first album in 4 years from Testament, with one of the reasons for delay being the departure of bassist Greg Christian, but they were reunited with previous bassist Steve DiGiorgio and created an album that Eric Peterson described as their kind of rain and blood, quote unquote. That's a huge claim, but if anybody has the skill and experience to pull it off, it would be Testament. We start off with the title track Brotherhood of the Snake, which sets the course for the rest of the album with its explosive start, strong heavy riffs, and its sheer speed. This album is all thrash all the time. It's not all aggressive guitars and pounding drums though, as the Pale King showcases Chuck Billy's strong vocals and a great ability to tell stories and set tone. Stronghold, which was released as a single just a few weeks before the album was released as another tasty teaser, is like a shot of adrenaline even in comparison to the opening songs, and it also features a standout solo which serves as a prelude to the multiple hard-hitting solos we get in the next 5.5 minutes with 7 seals. This track is one of the stars of the album as it features more emphatic vocals with a great chorus that's both epic and haunting with the end of the world message the song conveys, all alongside those sweet solos. Born in a Rut is a slower song, but it carries a riff that you can't help but bob your head to. Tempo's picked back up next with Centuries of Suffering and continues with Blackjack, which introduces a great drum beat that carries this track along very well. We then get another longer track in Neptune's Spear, which delivers aggressive tones through its runtime. It's counteracted by Can of Business though, as it's the shortest track, clocking in at a little shy of 4 minutes. But has a kick-ass solo, the best one on the second half of this album. Closing out is The Number Game, which might be a great song to remember if you ever need to introduce your friends to the wonderful world of thrash. The band really drives this album home with a heavy and aggressive performance on guitars and drums, coupled with vocals that somehow deliver catchy lines and a dark tone at the same time. Testament proves why they're one of the biggest and longest running thrashers in the game with Brotherhood of the Snake, and while it may not be as revolutionary today as it was when they and their metal colleagues were blazing trails in the 80s, it's still a breakneck adrenaline that'll satisfy your thrash needs, and this album gets an 8 out of 10. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like down below, and if you want to see more reviews like this, be sure to give a subscribe to Bubba Inc. We'll be continuing our backlog of 2016 album reviews that we weren't otherwise able to get to, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled on the channel within the next few weeks, and you'll see plenty of reviews. Peace.